And we are digging deeper into how the suspected Poway synagogue shooter was able to buy the gun used in the attack.
The 10 News confirmed today the hunting license seized from John Ernest's house was not valid, but the store that sold him that gun insists it did everything by the book. Our reporter John Horn is live on this story where somewhere between the gun store and the state, the system appeared to fail. John.
It sure did, Stephen. Kimberly. I spoke to one of the employees at San Diego Guns today, and he told me he insisted that the store did everything by the book in the transaction, but something along the pipeline had to give way because legally Ernest should not have been allowed to buy that firearm. Receipts show suspected Poway synagogue shooter John Ernest picked up the AR-15 style weapon from San Diego Guns on April 26th, the day before he attacked worshipers at the Chabad of Poway. State law says that at just 19 years old, Ernest could only legally buy that gun with a valid hunting license or a law enforcement or military exemption. Search warrants show Ernest, a full-time college student, did have a hunting license, but Fish and Wildlife officials tell 10 News it wasn't going to be valid until July 1st of this year. In other words, it was too soon for him to buy the gun used in the attack. An employee at San Diego Guns declined an on-camera interview, but said, quote, "We did everything properly. We did everything we needed." So how was Ernest able to buy the gun?
It's a long process to buy a firearm.
Danielle Rudolph directs sales and operations for Poway Weapons and Gear Range, which was not involved with Ernest. She says people who buy firearms must fill out a detailed application that goes to the State Department of Justice. They also have to include any details on exemptions, such as hunting licenses. After a 10-day waiting period, the customer returns to the store to find out if the state approved them.
California does one of the strictest background checks in the nation. We do know they go through numerous different databases, and if it comes back approved, I mean, we don't have anything else to go on based on what California is telling us.
Rudolph says gun shops do have the power to stop a sale if the customer is acting odd or making erratic or dangerous comments. It was a very brief conversation with the employee at San Diego Guns. We were not able to get into how the state figured into all of this. That said, I've reached out to the State Department of Justice for a comment and clarification. We'll let you know as soon as we hear back. But for now, live in the newsroom, John Horn, 10 News.